Tonight, I want you to forget all of your insecurities. I want you to reject anyone or anything that's ever made you feel like you don't belong, or don't fit in, or made you feel like you're not good enough, or pretty enough, or thin enough, or can't sing well enough, or dance well enough, or write a song well enough, or like you'll never win a Grammy, or you'll never sell out Madison Square Garden. You just remember that you're a damn superstar, and you were born this way.
On a chilly day in February, I helped Lady Gaga launch a groundbreaking idea at Harvard University. She started the Born This Way Foundation to help everybody, especially young people, embrace their true selves. I was honored to deliver the opening speech at the event. The Born This Way Foundation is in alignment with so many of my core beliefs: kindness, compassion, empowerment, acceptance. The next day, Lady Gaga and her mother, Cynthia, invited me to their New York City apartment. Lady Gaga grew up here and still calls this home. Their home has never been seen on television.
You like these candles?
We should have, probably. Who has a lighter?
This is the first time Lady Gaga's mother, Cynthia, has ever done a television interview.
Knock, knock, who's there?
Hello, who is it?
Oprah Winfrey.
Hi, welcome to our home.
Good to see you again. Thank you.
Good to see you too.
A little something for you.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
So this is where you live.
This is where I live. This is where I grew up.
This is where you live and grew up. I really am honored that you would open your doors and let me in, because I know what that's like to let people into your home. How old were you when you weren't born here?
No, I was 6
You were
when
6.
we moved here. It was right after my mom gave birth to my sister, Natalie.
But this is home to you.
This is, I actually don't own a house. I'm a wandering gypsy. So I sleep upstairs whenever I come to New York.
Really?
Yes.
You still like put an air mattress on the floor?
Yes. Well, I believe since then my mother felt bad, so she put an actual bed in there.
Put an actual bed in the room.
But I'm okay with an air
Did you
mattress.
have your own room growing up? Did you have your own bedroom, or did you and Natalie share?
I shared.
Lady Gaga was born, as so many of you know, Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata. She is the oldest of 2 girls. The family shared this never-before-seen home video with us. Her sister Natalie is 6 years younger and is a talented fashion and art student in college.
This is the living room. The house is not very big, but it's really
That's
home.
outdoors.
Yes, this
That's
is
interesting.
Yeah, it's a great little outdoor space, which is what we wanted when we moved in.
Yeah.
This is the terrace, and it's special for New York.
That
we don't
is
have
special.
a great view.
It's special to have anything outdoors in New York.
But Oprah, our best view to
What?
your left here,
Yes.
outside, is our church.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
actually the church that
It
my
is.
children grew up in.
Really?
And we have this stained glass
You just
window.
roll out of bed and go to church.
And go right.
Well, and I
The
used
church
to
is
be,
right there.
I used to be bad because my mom would say we have to go to church, and I would say, oh, I'll just sit on the terrace and listen.
That didn't work,
It
though.
doesn't really work.
Easy to do. Tell me about this. Is the piano?
My dad promised me that if I learned how to play this really difficult Beethoven piece, that my mom and him would lease a piano for us.
Well, that was part of it. The other part was she wanted it for her birthday. So we said, if you're still serious, when you're 13, we'll get it for you for your 13th birthday. So she was serious. We took her to Steinway, and this is the piano that she picked out. We couldn't afford it, and we paid it over several months, and this is the piano.
And I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started lessons?
About 5.
About
Yeah,
5.
Right. She started playing when she was about 4, and her school, she self-taught herself.
Did you all feel something then? Did you feel, she's got something?
We always felt something.
Always
Yes,
felt
we did.
This is my first published piano.
By the time she was 13, Lady Gaga had already written her first song on that very piano, showing early signs of musical genius. At 17, the classically trained prodigy was admitted to the world-famous Tisch School of Music at New York University.
Love the way you can make me dance.
But rock and roll was her first love. Her dad, Joe, filled the house with the sounds of Bruce Springsteen, Pink Floyd, and Stevie Wonder. They would become some of Lady Gaga's biggest influences. Chasing her dreams of becoming a pop star, she dropped out of Tisch and moved to New York's Lower East Side, playing the underground music scene. She was just 19. It was here in downtown New York, while go-go dancing to make ends meet, where Stephanie created the famous persona that would become Lady Gaga.
Did you do Edge of Glory on this piano? That's where I heard.
Yeah. It was me right here.
Yeah.
My father was sitting here, and we had a big bottle of agave tequila.
Oh my God.
Right here. Well, my grandfather was on his last leg of life, and
It was the evening of his passing.
it was.
Really?
And I think my dad and I just knew he was going to go, and I knew my dad was just so sad, and I thought let's. My dad really always has enjoyed being with me while I create music. He's probably the person that's been around when I create most of my songs.
So
He
how did
always
it come?
sits
How
over
did it
there.
come? How did the music come?
I just, I started playing, and I said to my dad, I said, you know, don't be sad. He's on the edge of the most glorious moment in life. When
Wow.
you realize that you won. I said, look how much he won at life. He
Yeah.
won at love with Grandma, and he's
57
he's on the edge of a glorious moment. So I just started writing, and the first lyric was, there's no reason you and me should be alone.
There ain't no reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby.
So I thought, he's not alone, he has all of us. And my dad and I just did shot after shot, and every time I got it right, he would go, that's it.
So how long did it take you to compose it, you and your dad here with tequila shots?
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time we got through it, my dad was crying, I was crying.
And you knew.
The bottle was half empty, and I said, Mom needs to drive, let's go.
Designated driver, that's right.